Hi everybody, it's Nicola here. Today I want to do a video that someone I've recently subscribed to did previously. It's called the 7 Deadly Sins tag. So it's using the 7 Deadly Sins, teeth in Nicola, the 7 Deadly Sins to sort of showcase your makeup kind of thing. So I have it written down here. Okay, so the first one we're going to have a look at is greed, the most inexpensive and the most expensive product I own. So I had a look at this, and well, the cheapest thing I've ever bought makeup wise is this beautiful compact mirror, and it says #pout on it. Flash. So it's got a double-sided mirror, one's magnified, one's normal, and this was 10p in Superdrug. It was such a good deal, I went back and bought another one for my daughter, mainly because she wanted one. So yeah, this sits in my handbag so I can check my makeup when I'm out and about, because I get a little paranoid. That is generally the most inexpensive thing I've ever bought. Makeup wise, however, I'd say in makeup product, these Freedom lipsticks, I showed them in my last haul. This is Whispers, a beautiful pinky nude. When you actually look at the individual cost of these, they came in a pack of 5 and they only cost me £3, so that makes each individual lipstick 60p. So yeah, makeup wise, these were actually my most inexpensive product. Okay, so my most expensive product that I bought, I don't own any high end because I am just starting out. I am only learning how to apply my makeup in, so it's not so cakey on my face or anything like that. So there's no point in me buying any high end at the moment until I learn the techniques I need to apply them the best way. So the most expensive product I've actually bought is the Infallible 24-hour foundation. This is the colour 015 in Porcelain. It's slightly too light for my face, I will say, just slightly too light. Maybe I'm not as fair skinned as I thought. I do love this foundation and it applies really lovely until I apply my powder, and then something goes horribly wrong. But I asked Idol Girl her thoughts on this, and she said maybe it's the powder, not the foundation, that might be the issue, as this applies beautifully but then the powder is what messes it all up. So yeah, that's the most expensive product, and this was only something like $10.99, something like that, and I bought it when it was on 3 for 2, or 2 for 15 or 2 for 10 or something. So it actually works out cheaper than what it would be to buy it on its own, because I got it in one of the 3 for 2 deals or something like that. So that was greed. The second one is wrath. What beauty products do you have a love-hate relationship? Now, for this one, the first one I want to say is my Scorpio lip gloss. I keep saying I love it because it's Scorpio, I hate it because it doesn't match. But the other thing I have a love-hate relationship with is this darn thing. This Ciate Fierce Flicks liquid eyeliner. I had another go with it the other night and I was doing really well. It wasn't messing up too badly. I got a really nice flick on one eye, and then it wasn't too bad. I could get away with it. It wasn't great. It wasn't looking fantastic, but I could get away with it. And then I went to do my left eye, and I just, it just went everywhere. I blinked or something, and it just went everywhere. So I'd love to use this, but again, my technique is what's letting me down in this one. It's a great pen, so liquidy. The nib on this is so lovely. It is simply my technique and my lack of experience which is letting this product down. It is not the product. The product is amazing. Very, very liquidy, very not gloopy, not patchy. It glides on beautifully. It's just simply my technique. Gluttony. What are your most delicious products? Now, I will have to say that I'm a sucker for pretty packaging. Put it in a pretty package and I'm very, very likely to be drawn to it, and then most likely to buy it. So we have the chocolate bar. This is the I Heart Makeup Chocolate Love. It is the pink palette. I love this. I actually used this pink palette last night for my Valentine's night dinner date with my husband. I did a beautiful pink eye. I use this colour here as my base all over my eye because I actually have dark circles on my eyelids. I think it's an inherited trait because my mum has them. So I use this colour here, which is Treat, to basically take away, counteract that purple dark lid. And then I went in with this pink here, which is called Heart, as just over the bottom of my eyelid. And then I went in with the deep pink just in my crease, and to do a pink smoky eye basically. So yeah, that's what I did. I may recreate it one day, but I absolutely love this palette. It's stunning, it's beautiful. Yeah, not expensive or anything like that, just absolutely love and adore it. So this is my most delicious piece of makeup I own. Okay, so the next one is Sloth. What beauty products do you neglect due to laziness? Now, it's not laziness so much, but nail art. I really want to get into nail art. I really want to try and do something funky with my nails. I do love my nail polishes. Not wearing any today, but I do love my nail polishes, and I'd like to spruce them up with a little bit of nail art, which would be great. I found these nice little packs. They're just quickly take it out of the box because my battery's about to die. So you just get your little stamping plate, you have your scraper, you have a little scraper, and then you have your little dabber, and it even comes with a little nail polish, which probably won't be great quality, it was only cheap. But yeah, some cute little sets like this in I want to say Home Bargains, but places like that. Very, very inexpensive. I'd love to give it a try, but it's just, yeah, laziness, time, all of that. So that's Sloth. Pride. What beauty products give you the most self-confidence? Now, it's my lipsticks. Now, again, I wore this one. This is one of the Makeup Revolution lip gloss and lipstick. This one is Anticipate It, and I wore this last night for my Valentine's dinner date, and it gives me, I think, a powerful lip will always give me a lot of confidence. If I have a powerful lip on, I feel like a woman. I feel strong. I feel powerful. I feel proud of myself. I think, my lips are looking beautiful tonight, so I must be beautiful. So yes, this a good, powerful, strong lip colour, or even just a simple nude colour, but as long as I've got something on my lips, I generally do feel a lot more confident and a lot more, yeah, I love myself a little bit more, which, if anybody knows me, that's a good thing. So, lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in the opposite sex? Now, my husband is quite interested in hearing what I have to say on this subject. I could just describe my husband because, personally, he's my perfect man. He's amazing. He supports me in everything I do, but gives me time and permission to be myself. You know, he's not one of these guys that, we have to do everything together, you can't do anything without me. He's very aware that before I met him, I was an extremely independent woman. I'd always looked after myself. Nobody had ever, taken care of me. I was a single mum, had been for 14, 15 years. I was always the one to take care of myself. Nobody has ever taken care of me. It's always been me. And so suddenly to be in a relationship, I do struggle sometimes in letting him help me, or letting him support me, or to do things for me, because I'm so used to being independent. But I love the fact that he doesn't try and force me to be dependent on him. He just allows me to be who I am, and then he just stands beside me and says, I love you. And the most important attribute in a man is for him to make you feel like you're a woman, and make you feel like you don't need him but you want him, and I think for a man to allow you to have your independence while still letting you know that he's there and he'll support you and he'll love you in everything that you do, and if you're doing something he does think that you shouldn't be doing, he'll let you know, but at the end of the day it's your choice. So that, I find, is a very wonderful attribute in a man. It's not me man, me look after you kind of Tarzan personality that some men have. My dad's a traditionalist in, now that you're a wife, Nicola, you need to wash up, you need to clean, you need to provide your husband with a hot meal every night, and you need to cook and clean and, do all of that because you're a wife now. No, Dad, the man is quite capable of doing those things himself, but, if I'm cooking dinner, then yeah, I'll cook dinner. But I'm not doing it because I'm his wife, I'm doing it because, well, I'm cooking dinner tonight. Sometimes he cooks dinner, sometimes my 17-year-old cooks dinner. We're all capable, and nobody should be doing something because they're the wife, or they're the husband, or so I find that really, really good attribute in a man who is willing to support you in your independence while still letting you know and showing you in his actions rather than just words that he loves you and he's there for you whenever you need him. And I think that makes our relationship a lot stronger as well. So yeah, I love my husband. Okay, so envy. What item would you like most as a gift? Okay, so recently I've been looking at perfumes. I don't use perfumes very much because they tend to irritate and scratch up my skin, and because I have sensitive skin. But I have been looking at the Marc Jacobs Decadence. I told you I was into pretty packaging, and anybody who doesn't know, Marc Jacobs Decadence fragrance looks like a little handbag, and it's got like a little gold chain and a little tassel on it, and I just think it's so pretty. But the other day I went into the perfume shop and I thought I better smell this fragrance before I ask for it, because I don't know if I like the smell yet. They didn't have any samples that I could try and take away, but they did do the spray on a stick, let you have a sniff, and smells just as beautiful as it looks. So my husband does know, he is very aware, and he's promised me that sometime in the future my wish may come true. So yes, the Marc Jacobs Decadence is the gift that I would most like to receive in the future, and my wish may be coming true very soon because of my wonderful, amazing husband. You know I gloat on about my husband a lot, and people would probably think, oh, you're newlywed, and we got married in September last year, but the truth of the matter is, my husband is an amazing man, and he's not just because of the things I've already spoken to, but when my husband and I first met, I was in a very dark place, an extremely dark place, and not to bring the video down, but when my husband met me, he truly did save my life, and he made me smile again when I never thought that I would. And so for that, yes, I'm sorry, you are going to hear me gloat on about how wonderful my husband is, and I am going to continuously say how much I love him, not because I feel beholden to him or anything, I don't, but because my husband really is a wonderful man, and I am blessed to have met him, and to have him in my life, to have him love me, and for him to love my daughter as well, because that's hard. It's hard for a man to come into a mother-daughter relationship which is as tight as me and my daughter are, especially as she is a teenager as well, and for her to love him as much as I do, and for him to love her as much as he loves me as well. We're a proper little family unit now, and I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't. My life has changed so much. So I may gloat on about my husband, but there is very good reason to. So yeah, these are all the products of my 7 deadly sins. So if you want to do this tag, I will leave all the questions in the comment bar below, so you too can do a video all about your 7 deadly sins makeup case. So sorry for waffling on about my husband for a bit, but just wanted to say it, and I know he's watching, so I love you, sweetheart. But for the rest of you, see you later, and I'll speak to you soon. Alright then, bye.